Hello Internet. So in today's video I wanted to share with you some cool projects that I found out on my Discord server actually. The creator shared it in my Discord server and like I found it really cool and really useful. So basically so it's called doc0, it's all open source, you can find it on GitHub. It will like you will find the link in the description below. And basically, like, it's a simple CLI you can install, and that provides you with two things. Like, it provides you a way to explore any documentation in a TUI way, like a nice TUI way. And it also like allows you to give it to agents so that agents do not have to mess around like, okay, is this documentation or something like llms.txt, or does it have a markdown or something? Like doc0 can try and find out for you, right? So to install it, it's really simple. You just need npm. You can just run npm install doc0, and so it's going to take a little bit of time because npm is a little bit slow. But anyway, and then like you can use it. Like I will mostly show you the TUI stuff. And so for the TUI stuff, so you can just run like doc0 rows, right? doc0 browse. And like when you do that, you can already take a look at Stackoff, for example. You can open the documentation for Stackoff, right? And so you will see all the different like pages and so on. And like you will find an extensive documentation basically. And so yeah, so that's it for like that's for Stackoff, but like though you can even explore documentation that are not like already in the registry, it seems. Like for Adonis.js, I'm not sure like whether it's the case, because like when I go to the registry, I'm not sure where it were, maybe in here. But like basically I didn't know about like I didn't find it on the registry in here. Like if I take a look at registry.json, I don't find Adonis, for example. And I can just try and give it like, okay, like docs.adonisjs.com. And like I can just find all the markdown files, like all in markdown, I guess. Like all the cool grids and so on. So that's really cool. And like you can just feed it, like you can browse it, like if you want to check out some part of the documentation in the GUI without even opening a browser or something, you can just use it. It's already very useful. But then there is a MCP server, so you can just give it like, okay, use doc0 MCP, and like the agent is going to use it, and like yeah. Something I need to try is maybe with grids.rubyonrails.org. So let's try that as well. Let's see if it figures out, because like it's not really standard and so on. Like I'm not a big fan of Ruby on Rails documentation, but like can be useful. Yeah. So like a small, maybe like I'm not even sure whether like it's probably more about the Ruby on Rails or documentation that is bad, but like we still actually find all the different pages. We see .html. Why not? Like it does the work. Like if you feed it to an agent, or if I were to use it already, like with Ruby on Rails documentation, it would work. Not sure why there is this .html, but it may be like, yeah, it's definitely related to the way that Ruby on Rails documentation is implemented, and it's definitely not the standard way you can see on the internet nowadays. So like even with this weird documentation with old .html pages and so on, it works. So yeah, that's really impressive. Give doc0 a shot. It's in the description below. Leave it a star on GitHub, and I hope it was useful, or that like you can bring it to your daily workflows. And like see you in the next one.